Struggling with staying focused on your yearly goals? Do you even remember what your yearly goals are? Today, I'm showing you my easy system to stay focused and achieve your goals. Hi, I'm Surya, and I love sharing my system on how I plan my minutes, my money, and my meals to manage my mindset and live a healthy and abundant life. In today's video, I'm showing you how I plan my month to stay focused and be intentional about accomplishing my yearly goals. So stick around to the end to see a sneak peek at my quarterly planner. Okay, so step one is the focus step. And this first step, this is where I'm just writing down the month, the year. I write down my word of the year, which is freedom for me. And then I write down my inspirational quote or verse, which is what you see me doing now. And my inspirational verse for this month is 2 Corinthians 3:17. Now the Lord is the Spirit, and where the Spirit of the Lord is, there is freedom. After that, I go ahead and I write down my outcomes, my annual outcome, quarterly outcome, and my monthly outcome. Now these actually come directly from my quarterly and my annual planner sheets. And I say outcome versus goal because this is what I want to accomplish by the end of the year. And this is what I want to accomplish by the end of the quarter. So and I should have wrote maintain. So I'm going to write it here because it should read maintain 62% trade success rate. Is what I want to do. I want to maintain it throughout the entire month. My other goal is I want to post one long form and one short form video each week to social media. And then I want to um, start making monthly contributions, monthly automatic contributions to my investment account. So this is actually how I stay focused on my annual and quarterly goals. This is how I keep it in the forefront of my mind. So every month I'm reviewing and I'm writing my annual and my quarterly goals. And this helps ensure that I am progressing, that whatever I have for my monthly goal, it directly ties with my quarterly goal and it directly ties with my annual goal. And that's how I stay focused and consistent and progress throughout the year. Okay, so the next thing that I do is I plan out the month. I write down all events, all holidays, appointments, birthdays, planned trips, family days. If I want it to happen, I write it down on the calendar, which makes it more likely to happen because I have associated with a specific date. So that's what I'm going to do right now. We have our rodeo trip planned. And actually, we will return that day. So it's the 10th to 13th of April. I'm not going to worry about it. And then we have, oh, this is first Wednesday. We have our first Wednesday at church. I mean, they usually serve dinner, um, which I don't eat anything, but my son will. Then we have a smoothie day. I'll put it right here. This is with the school. And then this is Good Friday. And then this one is Easter. And I have kids signing. That's the day that I serve at my church. I also have a fellowship on this day. Uh, and at 9:15, and I have a staff meeting at 10 a.m. And then I will do my detox. And then this is, I can't find the end of it. And this is all spring break. We don't have anything planned for spring break only because we're taking our Memphis trip the week before. So we'll just probably maybe do some local activities in the area. So then here, I don't have any particular notes or anything. Yeah. So, like I said, if I want it to happen, I write it out on my plan. Okay. So I have finished my calendar. And now here is the intentional step or part of accomplishing your goals. Now you take your monthly goal, which we know directly lines up with your quarterly and your annual goal, and you break this down into 1 to 2 actions that you can complete each week. So the first thing I do is I actually write in the week, the days of the week. So now I've broken down my month. Every month for me is 4 weeks, whether all part of that month is in that same month or is part of it's in the previous month. And as you can see, this is part of March, is my first week of April. So my first step is so that's my first action. It's 2 trades per account per day, and that will help me maintain my trade success rate. Then my second is and then my second one is to post one long form and one short form. And then this one is Vanguard. And I'm just abbreviating it here because I know what needs to happen. So I'm not writing it in a complete sentence, but no, this is how you be intentional because now I have the action steps that I need to complete during this week right here, which is 2 trades per account per day, post one long form or one short form video, and then set up my Vanguard contribution. So for my trading, it's always the same every week because I don't want to overtrade. So this is always going to be the same. And the same with that. And on this one, I may try to do 2 short forms. That way I can do one for the rodeo. And then and I probably do try to do 2 short forms because of spring break, and then I don't have any more accounts that I need to do. So now this is how I actually this breaking my monthly goal down is how I actually keep myself from feeling overwhelmed or feeling like I have failed because I didn't get a chance to accomplish it. So just breaking it down by week is how I actually do it. Now, if you would like to see how I write this up on my weekly planner, comment below, and then I'll actually show you how I plan my weeks. So now here is how I balance everything out while staying focused on my goals, but also being focused on the other areas of my life. I, I write down my wellness focus. So I do plan these out annually and quarterly. And if you would like to see my annual plan, comment below and I'll show it. I think it's important that we don't become hyper fixed or tunnel vision on our goals and we neglect the other areas of our life. This is what helps me stay well balanced, to stay balanced and well rounded. I wrote that wrong. The actual name of the book is The Power of Intentional Living. And this is actually a book. And then I also have, I think the name of it is Memphis, and it's an Audible. And then self care, I need to do a 90-minute massage, so that needs to be scheduled. And then relationship, um, family, we have our Memphis trip, and then for my husband, a date lunch. So this is how I stay balanced and well rounded, in each one of these areas. So I want to finish my Ephesians study. I need to save $1,000 for our Germany trip. I want to pay in full my care credit for my health. I want to do my monthly detox. I want to add 2 20-minute walks per week, and then a reading. These are the books that I want to read: The Power of Intentional Living, which is a physical book that I have, and then Memphis is a book that I've been listening to on my phone. And then I need to do a massage. And then also for my family events is our Memphis trip weekend, and then I need to plan a date day with my husband. And now this is how it helps me to stay balanced. Now, for either your favorite section or your most hated section of planning, the to do list. Now, for me, it depends on the time of the year whether I hate it or I love it. So, how I plan my to do list, I actually plan my to do list based on the quarter. So, for this quarter, would consist of April, May, and June. Just give you an example: April is spring break, May is school is ending, and June is our trip to Germany. So, I will base my major to dos on those major events that will be happening during that month, just like I explained. So, for us, one of the things I want to do this year is start a garden. And then I need to set up my will and trust. I need to finish it. Then the other thing I need to do is declutter my office. Um, need to find a new dentist. And I need to find a new doctor. And this is, I need to find a new doctor for my son and my husband. And I need to find a new dentist for me and my husband. So that's how I will plan my to do list. And the other thing I need to is pay for my son's cap and gown. He's graduating from the 5th grade, and you have to have that cap and gown. And if this video has helped you, hit the like button and comment below with your biggest takeaway. Also, share how you stay focused and achieve your goals because I would love to learn from you as well. Don't forget to subscribe for more content like this. Until next time, plan your minutes, your money, and your meals to manage your mindset and live a healthy and abundant life. Thanks for watching.